Why engage families in improving your TANF program? While there may be some obvious benefits to programs to improve services based on families' feedback, some of the benefits may come as a surprise. In this video, we'll talk about some of the expected and unexpected ways that both families and human services programs, including TANF, can benefit from working together to improve service delivery, policy, operations, and more. Let's first define family input. Family input is when programs collect and use input from the families they serve to improve their programs. It goes beyond a simple satisfaction survey that collects a participant's feedback about a service. Staff can collect and use family input throughout the program improvement process to better understand a problem, identify an opportunity for change, and co-design solutions. Today, we will hear from three people involved with the Colorado Department of Human Services Family Voice Council. The Family Voice Council is made up of people who have been involved with or are currently engaging in department services or programs. Why is it important to get input from families?
When somebody who was a former participant or even current participant of the program was able to lend their perspective, I think it humanized and grounded the work again and why we're trying to do it. The individual on the other end is not really the secondary consideration. That should be the primary consideration.
I want people to know that this program is such an amazing opportunity for people with lived experience. I feel like, oh, because I had to get TANF or I had to apply for a SNAP or I am working to get my children back, I am not worthy to speak my voice or hear people know my truth. I don't feel like my voice matters. And this is a place where that all changes. Your voice does matter, and your input is very important with the work that the Human Service Department in each state does. If we don't speak up, they don't know what is needed, and that's why the Family Voice Council is here.
For program staff and operations, what are the benefits of gathering and using families' input?
It refocuses the value of the programs that we provide on the people that are the true reason why these programs exist, the intent that they are supposed to meet. One of the benefits is personal because this provides an opportunity for them to understand and make meaning out of the work that they're doing in a way that is far more enriching and powerful than than it could be without getting this type of input. I would say that the other benefit, it saves time and it saves money. There's a huge efficiency gain in doing it because oftentimes, if we can address, families can raise issues or challenges that they see that may become compliance issues for us or budgetary issues for us to have to mitigate later. We can head that off at the pass early because we will learn firsthand from our families and our users how we should develop, our process or rule from the beginning.
For families, what are the benefits of gathering and using families' input?
Oftentimes, when you're receiving services, you feel very alone and sometimes stuck in your situation. But when you join Family Voice Council, you're around others who have had similar experiences as to you and who are also just as vulnerable, sharing their experiences with Family Voice Council. And so, because Family Voice Council is 100% family membership, you are able to build that social capital with each other and those bonds.
It has helped me build my confidence, and being in a part of a program like this allowed me to learn how to be vulnerable and be okay with being vulnerable. This program and the people that's in the program allowed me to know that it's okay, and it's okay to speak up about things that's personally affected me, and it doesn't always have to be business. I wouldn't have felt comfortable doing that if I didn't have the professional development that I received at the Family Voice Council. I had opportunities to speak with other human services departments. I had opportunities to do conferences with the Family Voice Council, and that gave me the support and the encouragement I needed to say, I can do this.
What have you learned from the process of engaging families to improve programs?
We all see now that what the work that we are trying to do and undertake cannot successfully achieve the goals and outcomes of the program without going through families and getting their input and having not only their input, but giving them the opportunity to make real decisions, to exercise real agency over how these things develop. And that has been a major mindset shift for us.
I think families truly understand the power that's in their lived experience now because of the council and are not ashamed to share those lived experiences anymore, especially when they see changes made and progress happening at the state levels.
For more information about how programs can engage families for program feedback, check out the Family Input Resources Toolkit, developed by the Family Input Study Team and a work group of TANF and child support administrators, practitioners, and people with lived experience in the programs. This work is part of the TANF and child support moving forward, further incorporating family input study, sponsored by the Office of Planning, Research, and Evaluation. This video was produced with support from Project Improve, sponsored by the Office of Family Assistance.